Hello, my name is Yony. I'm the Vice President of Business Development at ECORI Energias Solar. I'm a power electronic engineer with 20 years of experience in the industry. I used to work at SolarEdge, where I was the Vice President of Technical Sales. SolarEdge is a market leader in the inverter industry. And today I'm going to talk about MLPE, and specifically, ECORI brings MLPE to Brazil. Thank you very much. Hello, I'm Yony. I'm a power electronic engineer with 20 years of experience in the industry. I work at ECORI Energias Solar as Vice President of Business Development. I used to work for SolarEdge as the VP of Technical Sales. Today, we're going to talk about ECORI, MLPE, and MLPE in Brazil. ECORI's mission is to bring power of solar to everyone. We try to reach everybody, and this is our mission, to do good to the planet and to do good to the people. The role of the distributor is a bit complicated. It's not as simple as people think. Of course, it has the part that everybody takes for granted as the buying and selling equipment, but there is a lot more than that. Starting with the research. ECORI is doing the research to find the best technology for you, for the people, for the installers. After we find the technology, we do the due diligence with the companies, we also close the deal. It's not simple to bring and convince companies to bring their product to a new territory, a new market, also to get good price, where it will be cost effective and get the benefit of quantity. After we do the research and close the deal, we need to do the shipping. Shipping is also complicated, especially these days where it's very hard to ship, to find vessels. Besides the shipping, we have to train about the products, we have to do certifications, we have to get our people ready for the product and the installers ready. Sometimes we need to train the homeowners, system owners. Then there is the distribution, where we are known for bringing the trucks to the location, shipping directly to the customer when it's needed, on time, on budget. And after the product is sold and shipped, we also give it support. So there is a much wider range to the distributor besides buying and selling equipment, which is the obvious. We are spread all across the country. We have 30 units across Brazil. We have 4 logistics centers and headquarters based in Rio Preto. Specifically in the area of the FÓRUM in Centro-East, we have 5 different units, and I'll give the details of these units later in the presentation. So you always can find ECORI headquarters, ECORI logistics centers across Brazil, and there is always a unit next to you in your state or nearby location. So let's go to business. We want to talk about MLPE. I think we talked enough in previous presentations about the quality of this product and about the safety and security. This is very important things. I don't want to underestimate them, but I think everybody knows them enough. And today I want to focus on about different aspects. I want to focus about the financial benefits of using MLPE. This is not just a more quality product. This is not just a safer product. It's also more cost effective. It's also more financial benefits when you use MLPE. The obvious is the production of more energy. I produce more energy, I get more power, I get more energy, I can sell more energy to the grid, or if I have other scheme, maybe I can save more energy, I can use more energy. Whatever you do with the energy, which is quantified as dollars or reais, you do more because you get more energy. How come you get more energy with MLPE? This is because the module level optimization. It doesn't matter what kind of MLPE. It can be a microinverter and it can be an optimizer. Either option, find the MPPT, the maximum power point tracking at each and every module. And instead of losing energy like in a string inverter, when you have one current for all of the string, with MLPE, every panel or 2 panels can work at their best working point using the specific microinverter or optimizer without effect of the rest of the panels. You can see in this scheme just a very simple explanation. When I have string inverter, I have one current to all of the string. Of course, the inverter is doing MPP and trying to find the best current for all of the panels. But whenever there is a difference, even a slight difference between the panels, you can never find the one working point that will be the best for everyone. On the right side, you can see with MLP, there is no relation between one to another. One panel can work in one current and another panel in another current, and each one will take the maximum power out of the panel, disregard what's the working point of the other panels. A good analogy is like a private teacher. In string inverter, I have one teacher, like inverter, is trying to find the MPP for the entire class. With MLP, I have a private teacher for every panel, just like this beautiful picture with these little ecoritos explaining which point each and every student can work to get the maximum and not find something which would be good enough, but you can do better. You don't just get more energy because of the module level MLP, MPPT. You also get more energy because you can put more panels on the roof. How come you can put more panels on the roof? It's because you're fully flexible. In traditional string inverters, all the strings need to be in the same length, the same orientation, the same facets. With MLP, you can just fill up the roof like in the right picture, or use many different facets like in the left picture. So both ways are good, and you can always find room for more panels when I'm using MLP, microinverters or optimizers, and not be obligated to work in exact same string length according to the design constraints. You have much less design constraints. With microinverters, you don't have at all design constraints. With optimizers, you have some. With string inverters, you have a lot. So with MLP, obviously, you can get more energy out of your roof, which is practically the most expensive part of your system, the real estate of the roof. So I'm not just getting more money, I'm also saving money. I save money on maintenance, I save money on monitoring. How do I save money on infrastructure? I save money on infrastructure because with MLP, I save a lot on the DC side, DC BOS, DC balance of system. With optimizers, compared to string inverters, I can do much longer strings. For example, I can do almost like double string length compared to string inverter. If I have double amount of panels per string, that means for the same system size, I have half number of strings. If I have half number of strings, I have half number of additional cables, half number of additional MC4 connectors, half number of DC boxes, and half number of whatever you put on the DC side. With microinverters, you don't even have this, because the trunk cable, which is connecting between the microinverters, is part of the system. So you actually have no expenses on the DC side at all, and you just connect all the trunk cables directly to the AC panel, saving all this balance of system and the DC cost. And the monitoring, I have full visibility to each and every panel. This is great because sometimes problems happen. Let's say I have a problem in one of my panels. With traditional string inverters, you would probably not know about it until it's very problematic. And all this time you don't know about this problem of the panel, you're losing money because misgeneration of the panel, sometimes this affects misgeneration of the entire string. With MLP, when there is a problem, I know about it. I can go and fix it. I don't need to go and look for the problem on the roof and try search for it. My installer know exactly to go to the second panel on the third row, find exactly what needs to be fixed and fix it, saving time on the site, time and money, fixing very fast, know exactly what he needs to bring, know exactly if he wants to repair it or not. Maybe the problem is very small and he doesn't need to take care of it today. And in a few weeks, when he's coming to maintenance on the site, he will fix it. So you save a lot of time and money in maintenance when you have the full visibility to your panels, not like traditional string inverters when you know nothing about your system beside the performance of the inverter. What about replacing a panel? People think that, okay, I install and this is for lifetime, but when I find a problem, I need to replace the panel if it's a problem in the panel. And with traditional string inverters, it's almost impossible to find today a panel you installed 5 years ago. So either you need to keep expensive stock of panels that will probably not be used unless there is a problem, and you need to store them somewhere and only use the one that you need to replace instead of faulties. If you just buy a new panel in the market and replace it, it will not fit. So you also have, again, a problem in MPPT of the string, and your condition gets even worse. With MLPE, you don't care. Whatever technology in the market, you just replace the panel. It will fit the optimizer or the microinverter. And in the worst case, you only need to replace the specific optimizer or microinverter. With string inverter, you need to replace the entire string of panels, or you need to put a new inverter or whatever, because you cannot replace just a single panel. This is impossible with traditional string inverters. So we talked about the quality and safety in the previous times. Today we explained about additional energy, the saving in maintenance, the saving in infrastructure, and how exactly you get more cost-effective system using MLPE, which is considered more expensive, but always at the project level, you save money, you get a better return on investment and better cost performance. The new products coming this year, this already here, is the M1600, which is the special SolarEdge product for ground mount system. I have to emphasize that this product is only for ground mount installations, for utility scale projects, and the P1100, which is the bigger 1100 watt optimizer that can be used practically with any panel, is 2 panels per optimizer, and this is today the strongest optimizer in the market. In addition, SolarEdge released a residential inverter, comes in 2 flavors. One is the simple clean flavor. The second is a flavor with a EV charger. In the near future, almost any car, today I think something like every second car that is sold is either hybrid or fully electric. Anyway, you see more and more electric cars, the EVs, and you will need a charger anyway. Why not use the charger directly from the inverter, saving the installation cost, saving some money, and getting better performance than regular charger with the solar boost capabilities of this charger. From AP Systems, we have also some news. First is the new EMA app in Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, your language, very simple to use. You don't need to use it in English anymore. You have the Brazilian Portuguese version. In addition, we have the ECU-B, which is a lower cost version of the ECU. When you have a smaller system, you don't need to use the ECU-R and ECU-C. You can use the ECU-B for simplicity and saving cost. ECORI is not just a distributor of AP systems and SolarEdge. ECORI is the biggest distributor of AP systems in the world. There is no bigger distributor. That means we're actually very close to our partners. We not just sell equipment from every vendor, we get a very close relationship. Also with SolarEdge, we're not the biggest in the world, but we are the biggest in Brazil and the first in Brazil. We brought SolarEdge to Brazil. Actually, it was me in my previous role at SolarEdge together with Leandro who brought SolarEdge to Brazil. So these 2 partners, ECORI is very strong, focusing on MLPE, and we want to invite you to our Salad MLPE, which is on the 13th of August after the forum. You are invited to watch us live on YouTube, so please connect. When you want to place orders, we had a big improvement with ECORI Online. You can get all the kits, all the equipment directly from your app, from our website, get to ECORI Online. This is a very convenient, very flexible system. But of course, we would love to talk to you. If you want to contact us, feel free to reach our units or reach our headquarters. Any support you need, go to our website, go to our WhatsApp. You have full support. We have the best MLPE engineers. All our support people are technicians and engineers. There is no problem. Any questions you have, you will get the best answer from ECORI support team. As I said in the beginning, we have local units in the region, so you can contact the units directly. All this information is available on our website and in the presentation as well. So thank you very much for listening. Muito obrigado. Until next time. Thank you very much.